The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Mayon volcano continues to show signs of intensified unrest as it remains under alert at level 3. BVOX reported 4 volcanic earthquakes over Mayon in the past 24 hours, way lower than yesterday's 65. Meanwhile, nearly 400 rockfall events were logged, higher than the previously reported 250 tremors. Very slow effusion of lava flow to lengths of up to 2.7 kilometers was also observed. Entry into the 6-kilometer radius permanent zone and flying any aircraft close to Mayon are still prohibited. In weather, Habagat continues to trigger rains in several parts of the country. Pagasa said rains are expected over the western section of northern Luzon in the next 24 hours. The Weather Bureau noted, though, that the country will experience a generally fair weather. This as no weather disturbances are being monitored in and outside of the Philippine area of responsibility. Metro Manila and the rest of the country may also experience isolated rain showers or thunderstorms. According to Pagasa, this is due to the combined effects of habagat and localized thunderstorms.
For the next 24 hours, pangkalahatang maaliwalas na panahon pa rin ating inaasahan sa buong bansa, kabilang na dyan ang Metro Manila, maliban na lamang sa mga tsansa ng pulupulong pag-ulan na may pagkulog at pagkidlat na dala ng localized thunderstorms.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Pinoy's favorite lechon was the center of attention at this year's Piña Festival in Ormoc, Leyte. Laila Pangilinan with a report.
In Ormoc City, not one, but 14 lechons were served at the 5th Lechon Kumbira. This is part of the Piña Festival 2023, a much-awaited feast over this side of Eastern Visayas.
Kumbira kasi means festivity eh. It's a gathering of people, no? And then parang when people gather, they eat, they feast on food. Binibira. Oh, binibira, di ba? Lechon kumbira.
Just the sight of roasted pigs being paraded is enough to whet one's appetite. Organizers hope that more tourists will be drawn to this annual event to partake not just of the lechons, but the festive spirit in Ormoc City.
Itong lechon kumbira, aside from the fact that we have the best sweet pineapple here, the queen pineapple, ito, na-discover talaga to ni Congressman Richard na the last 2016, kung matitikman natin yung lechon itself, ang sarap talaga na even better than other lechon in the Visayas.
But Ormocanons were not always in a celebratory mood. Back in 2021, the African swine fever hit the city, with the lechon industry bearing the brunt of it.
Humina yung binta namin kasi yung mga tao takot kumain. Kasi yun nga, dahil sa ESF, swine flu, kaya yung iba natakot nang bumili ng baboy, especially litson.
Medyo laganap yung spread ng ASF that time, no? It was many places.
Oo. So na-detect namin kagad. Tinamaan kami ng mga 5 barangays. We killed siguro thousands of pigs, of hogs.
Still within 5 months, Ormoc City was able to bounce back to become one of the first cities to come out of the ASF red zone.
We're very strict with ASF here. Pag merong danger, because first talaga in the city, any program takes a backseat when safety is at stake.
In-intensify namin yung information and education campaign doon sa barangay talaga level, sa barangay, sa komunidad, lalo na yung mga backyard farmers na dapat, ni-remind namin sila sa kanila na dapat i-implement talaga yung strict biosecurity measures.
And fast forward to today, Ormoc City's hog industry is thriving again.
Before the ASF, umabot kami ng about 90 to 100 heads per day. Ngayon, nag-drop yan siya from when we went back, nag-drop to 50. Ngayon naman, pabalik na gradually to 60, 70.
But Ormoc City's celebration is more than just feasting on lechon. It's one big Thanksgiving from sparing them from harm, whether it be from ASF or other man-made and natural disasters.
It has always been to give back to the people, and our way also of giving thanks to St. Peter and Paul for all the blessings he has bestowed on the Ormocanos.
For News 5, Laila Pangilinan, we are One News.
Let's now take a quick look at other stories we're watching. The Tourism Department orders an investigation into allegations that its Love the Philippines campaign video used stock clips. Now, this comes after a vlogger's post went viral, which made a direct comparison of the tourism video and clips taken from a stock video site. Taiwan extends its visa-free entry policy for the Philippines and other countries for another year or until July 31st, 2024. This is part of the Taiwanese government's efforts to revive its tourism industry and improve bilateral exchanges. And prices of petroleum products are expected to go down in the coming days following a price increase last week. Unioil Philippines projects diesel and gasoline prices or products to become cheaper by 60 centavos to 80 centavos per liter. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 2 in the afternoon as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.